My name is Robert Brookfield. I am doing a scientific method experiment on how to scare off geese with a shaker. Geese can be loud and messy and sometimes a little terrifying, but today we're going to observe how a container filled with coins can scare them off of the unwanted area and into the water. I predict the metal container will be the best due to its high acoustic resonance, amplifying the clattering sound. This mimics the sharp, startling sound of a predator activity causing fear. We are using three different containers: a metal, a plastic bottle, and a glass jar. To keep the test fair, I will measure exactly 5 pennies, 5 nickels, 5 dimes, and 5 quarters into each container. I will be using a decimal meter from a smartphone so the sound will be consistent. The distance will be about 40 feet away from the geese. I will observe the geese's reaction on each container used. The project overview to test the different types of containers: metal, glass, plastic, filled with coins, and how effective each one performs to scare off the geese. Some of my variables for the test is an independent variable. What I changed the metal can, the glass jar, and the plastic bottle. My dependent variable is the geese's reaction time to enter the lake. Are their heads up? Are they looking around? The sound intensity is going to be measured in decibels. I have a decibel meter on a smartphone to measure the intensity of the shake. I'm going to control my variable. What stays the same: the 5 quarters, the 5 dimes, the 5 nickels, and the 5 pennies. And I'm also controlling the distance from the geese, which I have marked over here with an orange flag in the field, in the distance of 40 feet from the geese. All right, stop. Stop it. This time we're going to use the plastic jar filled with coins and see the reaction. We're also going to monitor the decibel meter on the smartphone. 98.2 decibel. Their heads looked up, but they didn't really flee to the water. Now we're going to use the jar, glass jar. Close. .2 again. They really didn't do any different than the plastic jar. Now we're going to go to the metal can. Now we're going to use the tin can, and I also have my decibel meter. All right, now that we've done the actual experiment with the containers and the coins, so from the experiment I observed that the metal container scared the geese off the greatest. I inferred that this happened because of the high-pitched sound waves that the coins created in the metal container. So my hypothesis is the geese are exposed to coin-filled containers made of metal, plastic, and glass. The metal container caused the fastest flight response because the thin metal walls produced the highest sound decibels to scare the geese, which was 109 decibels. Thank you. I've also created a graph that shows the decimal averages between the metal can, the plastic bottle, and the glass jar. I also included the geese's response times. The metal has 4 seconds before they started moving. The plastic, it was 8 seconds before they started moving. And the glass jar was 6 seconds before they started moving.